All right, so we have the 100-meter race results. So if you're stuck, first thing, you're going to be putting those 4 bullets. The first bullet is attribute. It's the thing you are measuring. Why don't you see if you can fill in what that thing is? Well, in a race, in a foot race, the thing that you measure is time. And you can usually find the attribute in the table. It's usually the thing in the table, like as the title of one of the columns. Attribute is usually in the table. So steal from the table. Next up, the unit. The unit is the way we are measuring time. Is it seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, and so on? Well, again, steal from the table. It says right here, it's usually in parentheses where you can find that unit. And this is a 100-meter dash. It's only the size of a football field. We're gonna be measuring it in seconds. So seconds. Next up, tool. This is the thing you can't steal from anything. You gotta take your best guess. Well, if you've never been to a track meet, the way that we keep time is a stopwatch. So yes, watch would also work there. Stopwatch is a more appropriate answer there. So I would just change it to stopwatch if you just had watch. And finally, you can steal this one. Number of observations. There should be an S there. So how many times did the person run the race? That's easy. 7. They have them labeled here for you. Race 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They won't always have them labeled. Sometimes you're gonna have to go and actually count the number of times or the number of measurements. But this time they had them numbered. Now I remember when I taught this to blue and orange, they were like, whoa, what about this right here? Well, that's just a blank spot. It's ready for that 8th race if it ever happens, but there's no data right there. So we're not going to count a blank spot. We're only going to count boxes in a table that are actually filled in with something. So now that you know that, go back and change your answers or fill in those answers or whatever, and then move on to the next section.